Hello, we're going to work on question 42. Find the equation of the regression line. So this is chapter 9. So to find the equation of the regression line, we're going to enter the given data as your list 1 and list 2. List 1 and list 2. So you're going to go to Stat, press Enter for Edit. And I have data here, so I'm going to go to the heading and press Clear to remove that data. So now we're going to enter list 1 will be the X values and list 2 will be the Y values. So list 1 is -5, enter. -3, enter. 4, enter. 1, enter. -1, enter. -2, enter. 0, enter. 2, enter. 3, enter. -4, enter. Now we're going to enter the other data for Y. 11, enter. 6, enter. -6, enter. -1, enter. 3, enter. 4, enter. 1, enter. -4, enter. -5, enter, and 8. So make sure that you have the same amount of data for both columns. For this one, if you move the cursor to the last data that you entered, you will notice that it shows in parentheses that you have 10. If I move over to list 1 to -4, it shows that I also have 10. So you must have the corresponding Y that goes with the X as an order pair. So now we're going to return to Stats and we're going to perform, we're going to go to Test. And I apologize, you're going to go to Calc and it will be option 4, linear regression. Option 4, you can scroll down or just press 4 and it shows you here y equals ax plus b. So a is the slope and you're going to look at the answers and they all have 3 decimal places. So it's going to be -1.885 for the A. So your A that is equal to the M is -1.885 and the B that is the y-intercept is 0.7576. So I don't need to have, they have 3 decimal places. So this will become 0.758. So the y-intercept is positive 0.758 and the slope is negative. So the answer for number 42 will be option A. Will be option D. I said A and I circled D. It is D, number 42. I apologize. Number 43. Given the equation of the regression line, determine whether there is a positive linear correlation or a negative linear correlation. All you have to do is look at the M or the A. So since this number is positive, it's going to be a positive linear correlation. If it is negative, it will be a negative linear correlation. That's it. It's just a looking question. Number 44. A poll is conducted in which professional musicians are asked their ages. So they're not performing an experiment, so it's just observational study. This is B. 43 was A. So on number 45, a medical researcher obtains a sample of adults suffering from diabetes. She randomly assigns 80 people to a treatment. So they're applying a treatment group to a group and then 80 to a placebo group. So there have 2 groups. The treatment group receives medication over a period of 3 months and the placebo group receives a placebo over the same time frame. At the end of 3 months, the patient's symptoms are evaluated. So this was an experiment. They conducted an experiment. So that will be B. On question number 46, for the stem and leaf plot, we are to identify the maximum and the minimum. So if you look at the key, you will read this as 17.2. So 17.2 will be your maximum. And then your minimum will be 11.5 is your minimum. So 17.2 and 11.5, that makes it the letter C. So look at the key so that you will know the format that the data has from the stem and leaf. On the next one, number 47, it is a dot plot. So this is a minimum, this is a maximum. So the maximum is 17, minimum is 12. So for question 47, the answer is letter B. 46 is C. Next and last questions. The scores of the top 10 finishers in a recent golf tournament are listed below. Find the mean. So I believe both data are the same. So on the second, on number 49, they're asking you, oh, find the mode. So the mode is the one that is repeated the most. So we have 67 two times, 67 twice, 71 not twice, 72 is 3 times, 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the mode is the number or data that is repeated the most, or the one with the highest frequency. So number 48, we are going to enter that in the calculator. So the score of the top 10 finishers in a recent golf tournament, and they're asking you to find the mean. So, well, you can just enter 71 plus 67 plus 67 plus 72 plus 76 plus 72 plus 73 plus 68 plus 72 plus 72. So that number, and it says that we entered 10. So the top 10, so they divided by 10, and you're going to get that the average is 71. So the sum, you can add all the data that you have, all 10 of them, and that adds up to 710, and you divide it by the amount of data that you have, and that's how you find the mean, 71. And the final one, a student receives test scores of 62, 83, and 91. The student's final exam score is 88, and homework score is 76. Each test is worth 20% of the final grade. The final exam is 25% of the final grade, and the homework grade is 15% of the final grade. What is the student's mean score of this class? Student mean score of this class. So a student receives test scores of, so the test scores are 62, 83, and 91. The student final exam score is 88. So final exam is 88, and then the homework, he got 76. Each test is worth 20% of the final grade. So we multiply this by 0.20. The final exam is 20%, so you multiply that one by, 25% of the final grade. And the homework grade is 15%, so you multiply the average by 15%. So what you're going to do, you can enter everything in the calculator, 62 times 0.20, plus 83 times 0.20, plus 91 times 0.20, plus 88 times 0.25 plus 76 times 0.15. So this student has an average of 80.6. So that's how you determine also the grade in this class. So it is called weighted average. And that's it for the video. I wish you the best. So spend the time and go back and review each one of the videos. Thank you. Goodbye.